2024 BMW X6 First Drive. More electric motors don't mean less gasoline power. BMW's refreshed sports activity coupe drives better with new electrified powertrains. Will there ever be a true do-it-all vehicle? BMW might come close with its even-numbered models in the X family of SUVs. The sport coupes strut around with sloped roofs and sportier design elements but retain most of the utility of an odd-numbered X. The new 2024 BMW X6 gets a mid-cycle update that includes new hybrid powertrains, hands-free driving, and a larger control screen at the center of its refreshed interior. Two powertrains are available in the 2024 BMW X6, a 3.0-liter turbo i6 for the xDrive 40i and a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 for the M60i. A V8 in an SUV? Yes, BMW is keeping them alive, lending serious street cred to the performance SUV idea. Both engines get mild hybrid technology, new for the V8, and are mated to an 8-speed transmission that houses the electric motor. The electric motor adds up to 12 horsepower and 147 pounds-to-foot of torque behind both engines. It's powerful enough to get the X6 rolling on its own, which drastically improved the automatic stop/start feature to make it one of the most seamless transitions we've experienced. In the M60i, you can leverage that power for a temporary boost by grabbing the left shift paddle, forcing a downshift to the lowest possible gear and adding as much of that instant electric torque as the system allows. The optional adaptive M suspension professional in the 2024 BMW M60i didn't take away the luxury ride most BMW buyers are likely looking for, even in Sport Plus mode. The suspension takes forceful control of the road in its highest performance setting, but it remained easy to drive and never felt like a wrestling match getting around tight curves with additional help from the standard rear steering and active roll stabilization from the optional dynamic handling package. If anything, Comfort Mode made the updated M60i too active around the mountains of Greenville, South Carolina, but was an otherwise cushy ride for standard city and highway driving. With the active M Sport exhaust, all 523 horses from the twin-turbo V8 shoved their way through the cabin with intense prominence without imparting excessive noise. An assertive transmission tune keeps the engine revs high, and every outing can be exhilarating whether speed is involved or not. But switching back to Comfort or Eco Pro modes renders the M60i back to a perfectly rational utility vehicle, if you're looking for that kind of thing. Definitively a tamer X6, the 2024 BMW xDrive 40i is still no slouch. The 3.0-liter i6 engine gets a big power increase to 375 horsepower and 383 pounds-to-foot of torque, and although it's not marketed as a performance model, that's more than enough power to produce a fun ride. The newly designed shift toggle selector available in glass along with the start/stop button and a drive controller as part of the executive package had more of a chance to shine without the roaring V8 stealing our attention. Even with the M Sport exhaust, the i6 doesn't have as much presence in the cabin, and we had more appreciation for other elements, such as the new ambient light bar, LED backlighting under the passenger side trim element, and leather-like sensation-wrapped dash and seats. The M60i's performance didn't take away from any of these features, but the luxurious interior stood out more when big performance wasn't our main focus. The 2024 BMW X6 keeps its 12.3-inch gauge cluster, but the center display grows to 14.9 inches, with both screens positioned behind stunning curved glass. The extra real estate makes better use of the new iDrive 8.5 system, which arrives with the new X6. The X6 made its debut with iDrive 8.0. The horizontal scrolling home display is now a vertical menu on the left of the screen, leaving room for a full-time navigation map. Lane Keep Assist is now standard, but Adaptive Cruise is still optional in the Driving Assistance Professional package, now with Highway Assistant for the X6 for hands-free driving at speeds up to 85 miles per hour. Wireless phone charging is standard, but remote start operation still requires adding the Premium or Executive package for the xDrive 40i. The 2024 BMW X6 might not be capable of everything drivers need, but it brings a blend of utility, performance, and unique styling that offers something different, even compared to the X5 that has most of the same options but rolls with more traditional SUV styling. The only thing we really didn't like was the handle mounted right next to the window controls, something that's not present on the X5. It makes the control area too narrow, and although our ride was limited to a couple of hours, we never got used to stuffing a hand in there. The consolation might be the voice control that will open the windows, but you still need to close the windows manually. With a starting price ranging from $74,895 to $94,595, the 2024 BMW X6 is undoubtedly a luxury vehicle at a luxury price. Its features justify the cost if the X6 is in your price range, but the optional equipment is so much a part of the experience that the M60i easily pushes past the six-figure mark. So if you have money to spend and need an SUV but you dislike some of the bland looks seen on many similar offerings, this year's X6 xDrive 40i or M60i might be your do-it-all solution.